What is up YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Clicker Heroes. Today is Clan Sunday, so obviously you guys know at the end of this we will be going over all the clan info, back like it used to be. Wow, I didn't even realize we had an extra live market. I don't really have the rubies to be spending on you. His name's James? I don't really remember getting that one. I didn't even notice we had that. I think I'm going to spend the 12 rubies. We're going to risk it. We're going to risk it for the gym. Level 1, spent 12 rubies on him. Let's go for it. Hopefully he does alright. Let's actually come down here. I don't know if we can push any farther off this. I doubt it. Before we do anything, I should probably try to do that. Oh, we did. There's not anything in there that's going to make a difference, so we'll just let that push as far as it can. Wait a minute. I didn't even think we're at max. Why did it stop pushing? I think we can push quite a bit farther, actually. That's weird. I'm pretty sure I can push a good bit past this. Like, I'm almost positive we can push quite a bit past this. If I energize the U2, it's going to add quite a bit of damage. Maybe not, actually. Maybe that's the end. For some reason, I thought we could push past this, but that seems about it. So, even super clicks not going to make a huge difference, is it? Let's try it now. Super clicks? Nah, no. Oh, yeah, I guess that's the end. Cool. For some reason, I thought we were supposed to get higher than that, but I'll take it. Pop in here. Before we do anything, like I said, I got to get quests out. They're all low level, so it really doesn't matter how I do it. We're going to be doing probably a 24-hour. See, it's a matter, do I take the 2-hour level worth or just the 5-minute? And I'm going to be time-lapsing, which is the only thing. I think I'm just going to do the 5-minute quest at this point. There we go. That's decent. I'll take that. Cool. Let's get going. Get things on the move. But yeah, at the end of this, we're going to be going over the clan info, going through all 4 clans, talking about the progress of everyone once again. We'll go through everyone's name. Everyone's basically on a clean sheet this week, but next week we'll be doing a ton of kicks. There's actually a spot open, but you guys can hang out and see kind of that, unless it's filled. You basically got to be progressing every week. You have to be, obviously, on requirements, which are posted all in the Discord. I talk about it pretty much every episode, but between 50 zones all the way up to 100k can join us, and you get removed from the clans at 500k. Get actually promoted in Discord. You get a rank basically for reaching that within our clans. So you always can aim for that. We're always looking for new people and whatnot. So hopefully see you guys there. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. It's pretty awesome. Great people in there. How many zones did we go up there? I feel like that was not very many. We should have went up more than that. I think. Like, I'm almost positive. So you guys are asking why I don't just use the auto level feature. I've had problems with the auto level feature quite a bit, so I'm always a little worried, and I've had some people in our clans have absolute horror stories of it, which are terrible, like losing everything they got as far as like progress goes. We're making a lot of progress here, so I'm always a little weary of it. I just haven't gotten back in the like groove of everything. So like Avgar, Ball, Frag, as well as actually just those 3. Avgar, Ball, and Frag are all the exact same. So like I can come in here and I should be doing Avgar, Ball, and Frag together, and then you know, jumping down to Juggernaut's a good idea. Juggernaut's solo, so you grab Juggernaut and, you know, you bump him up. Just kind of copy one at a time, and then what were the gold combos here? It was what, Mammon, Mimsy, and Pluto, right? Yeah, Mammon, Mimsy, Pluto are the exact same. So you go do them. Libertas is not one of them because it's actually supposed to be like half, I believe. This is how we've kind of been leveling it, the way I've been leveling it. I've been giving active 2 times the amount as idle, because that's obviously how we mainly progress is through active. And then Cialatus is very close to Libertas, but they're not the same. So I like to do those separately. We get Cialatus though. We go grab Nog real quick. You know, Nog's a little bit of bonus, even though we don't do a ton with Nog. It's there. It helps. Definitely does. Grab Libertas. Bam. It takes a little bit extra longer, but hey, it's really not a big deal. I generally advise people not to use the auto level feature, just because it's literally ruins saves, like from what people told me, and it has seemed to miscalculate things as far as like for me, like where I've actually went back and re-imported my save because I had a copy of it obviously, and went back on it because it was a little off, and then we just got to do Dora, Fortuna, and Bub. all the same. Dora, which aren't really going to change. Fortuna, they're not all going to change, but we're still leveling them. I don't know at which point it stops leveling. That doesn't get up to 100% chance, I don't believe. Unless I'm recalling wrong, but I don't think it does. Anyways, let's pop in here on that. Quickly get another save that we can go import into the time-lapse calculator, which, again, I know it's just going to be, unless we're up to a 48-hour, which we might, but I don't think we are. Let me import it and read save. The 24 is still 24 in Ziller, which should be starting him around like 75,000 zones, which he's at 77. So we're actually higher than we really need to be for this. Get a quick energize on Dark Ritual, pop on down and move everything to Ziller. And how's that 5-minute quest going? Actually, I'm gonna wait this 46 seconds before we do this. Alright, and that's finished. So let's grab that and send him out. Sure, 2-day, bam. Let's do it. Let's get into this. Let's do our 24-hour time lapse. Boom. 20 rubies down the drain. After the 12 we already spent this episode. Not the greatest. We really shouldn't be spending them on revives. But it's an extra life, and there's a chance he'll live, you know, to 16 or something, and I'll revive him again, and he might live another 16 lives, and who knows? He could be a hero. He could be an absolute hero to us, and literally change the way this game works. I literally thought that was him for a minute, and I was going to cry. I was going to cry. So we got to get him out on... I almost want to send him on the Ruby quest. Sadly, we're going to. I'd rather those rubies than another merc, to be honest. I really would. Also, I got someone mentioned, why am I looking at my relics like it matters? It actually does matter. So things like, for example, the Sniperino is something I want to replace. I'm looking for things that boost my abilities here. That's what I'm looking for in these. I'm not looking for like CLAs, like someone thought I was looking for CLAs. That's not something you're looking for. I'm mainly looking for, only looking for things that increase this. Something obviously like Mammon there, which is equivalent to kind of the way CLAs work. It gives me 0%. It's not going to help me at all. Those levels are nothing. That's absolutely nothing. But those 1,000 levels in Sniperino, that's an extra 2,100, seconds there to Lucky Strikes, which is great to have on. I'll get them high enough eventually where I won't need to put auto clickers on them. That's the idea. And actually you're only 8 hours right now. I can go ahead and level these up. We'll probably do that next episode, actually, where we'll level these up and get them up to like 20,000 or something. We can probably jump, maybe even higher. But we'll focus on that. Anyways, let's get things rolling. Let's get just a quick Dark Ritual. I'm gonna actually energize my golden clicks off the bat. Bam. And then throw all these down for now. And then we'll slowly be able to energize the rest of these. I'll click them all just to get them rolling, as I'll be around. And we'll slowly get them activated and continue from there. And this is just going to take a while to obviously push back to our highest zone. But yeah, we'll kind of wait it out, no problem. And we'll kind of do our progression. We probably won't reach a new ability here. We're going to be starting the slow grind now that we're getting to the 200Ks. We're going to go up less. We're going to run out of rubies a little bit more probably soon, which is really unfortunate. But hopefully we'll be getting to the 24-hour time lapse off the bat so we can jump 200,000 zones sooner than later, which probably won't come for a couple more ascensions. I mean, it definitely won't be for a couple more ascensions. But that'll come eventually when we get the damage up there. And hopefully we get lucky with the Merc. I mean, we have a level 7 right now. If he goes good and hopefully he finishes that quest, that'd be a nice 7 rubies. And you think we're spending the 20 on a 24-hour time lapse every time. So as long as we can make that 20 back, it's not that big of a deal. I might go risky and level this up. I don't look up. Oh, I used the rare life. I didn't even do. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I used the life. I didn't read it. Oh man, you guys are probably yelling at me already. You guys probably already yelled at me. Oof, man. Oof. That's a oof moment. Alright. Well, never mind on that. He's going to be pointless and die anyways, so no one cares. Hopefully this one, hopefully Ronald actually is a legend and becomes our hero here and does something for us. But anyways, that's going to conclude this part of it. We will get into the clan data and information in a bit. Alright guys, and here we go with the clan info. Let's do this. Real quick, let me energize... Just to energize Clickstorm, get our extra clicker there, pop that on there, so that's infinite basically. We'll automatically be basically paying 1 clicker or 2, which is sweet. But anyways, let's pop right into this. Like I said, this not much has changed. There's not really anything extra this time from what it used to be until the very end. There's a very small amount of info that really isn't going to even be that interesting this week. But next week, I have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of big changes coming. A lot of these are new names that we haven't seen before, or just big changes to in general. So let's hop right into this. Let's get to it. This week we're not doing kicks. Next week though we'll start on kicking people. There will be a good chance of kicks. You know, next Sunday will actually be the kicks, so these people will make it into next week's Clan Sundays video, but that Sunday we'll be doing the kicks. Basically, we take info every Thursday and then do kicks on Sundays. But again, no, everyone's safe this week. There's no kicks, even though a lot of these people were inactive for more than a week. We're kind of giving everyone a fresh go at this point. But anyways, let's hop into this. Remember, all the clan leaders are at the top as well. People who are running the clans for me and helping me out, they're all at the top of the list, etc. And I put myself at the bottom of the list in Lamination as well, just because I might be bouncing around to other clans and stuff anyways. So let's get into it. We got Toasty at the same point he was at, just at 2.4 mil, which is pretty sweet. Pretty close to 2.5, couldn't quite make it. He is currently on a trans. It's going to take him a couple months to get back to that point. Dami, who is 30k away from getting Ascendant Llama in the Discord, graduating at the 50,000 zones. Super coming in here, who's been really been not really a member of the clans necessarily, but been around for a really long time. You probably see him quite a bit in the comments, to be honest. He's around quite a bit. I don't know how long he's been around, but it's been a good bit of time. Probably well over a year now, to be completely honest. But coming in with 12k zones, Necro, it's got 10k. Some of you guys I don't recognize names, but if I recognize who you are in the comments, we may give you a mini little shout out and stuff. But Pika Pins coming in at just under 5k. Raphael coming in at 3,800. James at 2,800s. Hunter just under 2,800. Rock at 850, so a pretty new member there, which is pretty sweet on his first trans, I'm assuming. Working towards, what, roughly 12 to 1500 probably before he transcends again. But moving along, and then there's my progression just under the 2 mil, and I'll be here for obviously a while just due to rubies and my kind of slower play style. I don't play nearly as much. Like Toasty's gonna get back into his high zone way before I am, just I don't play all the time. Like I'm out on every day ascending. I'm kind of waiting for videos, so kind of slow down because I only want to do the 2 videos a week, possibly even 1. We may actually turn it down to 1, depending on how they go. If they do well with 2 videos a week, we'll keep doing 2. If not, it'll just be Clan Sundays. I'm not sure. Still kind of up in the air on that. But anyways, Lamination 2, we got Rubik's, who's at just over 400k. Moving along, he is a mobile player, so anyone with mobile questions in the Discord can definitely direct things towards him. He's always willing to help people out. We got Squaw at 20,000. Rafgar at 17,000. And if I ever mess up on any of your names, feel free to correct me in the comments. Kind of pronunciate it, you know, in the comments, and I kind of try to remember to help you out and get it correct. But anyways, someone help me at 15,000. This guy at 10,000, just behind is Naik at just literally 40 zones behind at the 10k mark. Bladewing at 7,500. We got Pancakes. I love the name, man. 47 Pancakes. Why specifically 47? But anyways, at 2,500. And 2 really new members to the game. Crowfly at 357 and Lewis at 56. Literally just got to the point of being able to join the clan and has joined. Welcome to the game. If it's your first time playing through, good luck. Best luck to you. Feel free to join the Discord and ask any questions. We're always active there, always willing to help. Just make sure to put that in our gaming chat. Make sure to read the rules when you hop in there. Lamination 3, we got CJ, clan officer of Lamination 3 at 250, just under 260,000. Bowler at 320,000, moving nicely towards that possible. I was going to say possible Ascendant Llama rank in the Discord. If he's in the Discord, I'm pretty sure he is. Havoc at 21,000. Dr. Dan at 17,000. Lee's God, or Lee is what we're going to go by. Just over 9,000. What is it? Costco? Kind of like Costco, I'm assuming. Something like that. Just over 8k. Rin just over, just under, I should say. 7,000, getting there. Hopefully for next week, we see some progress. Senga, just under 5k. Dummy, 2300. Mason, again, new member. We got a lot of new members, which is awesome. I love seeing new members. That's why we kind of have the clan things up to 100k to join. We like to focus on lower people. And that's why we kick around the 500k mark. You basically get them all, and then you're kind of off on your own at the great Maw release when you get the Maw. LazeeLlama Empire, we got Steve at just over 1 mil. Actually, almost at 1.1, getting there. Pushing along. Carrie coming up pretty close to the Ascendant Llama rank, which is cool. Carrie's a mod in the Discord, actually, so you guys may see Carrie in there a good bit. We got Drops, just under 20k. Besh, just under 15k. We got High at 10k. Ghosted 8. Special at 5400. Grows at 2700. Gary at 2000, and then there's an open spot that may or may not be filled. There's a good chance that'll be full by the time this video goes up. And obviously next week we'll actually be going more over the change in progressions. Anyone who didn't change, we're not going to, you know, kind of give a shout out to anything. Anyone over 200k, we're going to give technically 2 weeks of progression. If it's going to take you guys longer, and 1 week for anyone under 200k, if you don't progress, there's a good chance you're getting kicked unless we know you're really active. But if you go into the Discord, you can at the officers role in the gaming chat and let all the officers know, even if it's not your clan officer, just let the officers know by tagging that role and tell them that, you know, you can't progress this week, and we'll give you an extra week of progression for whether it's the people under 200k, where you'll get 2 weeks if you do that, or people above, would you get 300. Next week I'll kind of explain this a little more when you guys can actually see it a little bit better, and we actually have people who are on the line of being kicked. And as for extra info this week, you know, we only have 2 data things, and obviously because there's 0 change on anyone because we don't have a previous week, the clan change is 0, but the total clan level, which is really cool, is 7.6 million, which obviously really highly consists of me, Toasty, and Steve. But it's really cool to see all the other, like, just the total zones. And again, we'll see the total clan change, and I might even break it down. And there's a very high chance it'll be broken down, and you guys will see each individual clan's total change and total level kind of broken down into this. And obviously when I jump between clans, it's going to bring them up a ton. But that'll just be something. It's not going to be anything crazy. We're just kind of looking for everyone to, you know, be progressing and see change across the board is what we're looking to see. Anyone who doesn't change will obviously be, you know, on the kicking line. Again, unless you're over 200k, which you'll get an extra week to kind of catch back up to where you are. And if you're having, you know, major Ruby problems or something, you can definitely let us know. We're pretty lenient. If you can't progress for a while, though, there's a good chance you'll be kicked, just due to wanting to cycle people in and out of the clan for people who, you know, want a chance at joining, because now that we're doing this Clan Sunday again, I know a lot of you guys are going to want to be back into the clans and looking to join and whatnot. So anyways, that's it for Clan Sunday, guys. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please take a second, smack the like button. I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys, or if you guys are you know, liking the idea of bringing Clan Sundays back, and we're calling it Clan Sundays like old school rather than Clan Overviews, which we turned to a couple months ago when we brought it back. But yeah, Clan Sundays, we'll be doing it every Sunday. It'll be Sunday episodes. Occasionally, you know, we might miss a Sunday and it might happen on a Monday. I know that's happened before, but we're going to be aiming for Sundays every week. And yeah, guys, that's it for this one. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.